Ever pause to ponder why we can speculate what's churning in another person's mind, or how we can foresee their reactions? This is all due to a nifty thing known as reflective functioning. It's our capacity to perceive behavior in the light of underlying mental states and intentions. Picture it as having a secret decoder ring for deciphering the baffling world of human emotions, intentions, and actions. Reflective functioning is our hidden superpower, a tool we wield to predict what someone else might do or feel in a given situation. It's the unsung hero in social interactions and child development. But what if I were to reveal that this seemingly innate ability can sometimes slip through our fingers, despite our conviction that we've mastered it? When we're enveloped in the shadows of depression, anger, or rejection, accurately interpreting the motives and emotions of others becomes a Herculean task. Sometimes we fail to realize that how someone reacts to us is influenced by our actions towards them and how they interpret those actions. In these moments, our capacity to understand and empathize is clouded by our own emotional storm, making it harder to view the situation through the other person's lens. Reflective functioning isn't a skill that simply materializes out of thin air. It's an ability refined over time, enriched by a child's interactions with parents, teachers, peers, and even their beloved cartoon characters. Through these exchanges, neurotypical children begin to grasp the intricacies of social behavior, the subtle ballet of human interaction. They learn to read between the lines, to decode the unsaid, and to anticipate reactions. This becomes the foundation of successful social interactions. But what about the children who don't fit snugly into this neurotypical mold? Children with autism are known to struggle with social skills and reflective functioning abilities. Perhaps they lack the opportunities to develop them because we, the neurotypicals, often fumble when interacting with them. When we attempt to understand their underlying emotions and mental states, our reflective functioning often lets us down. One of the reasons we struggle with reflective functioning in interactions with children with autism is the challenging experience of feeling rebuffed when we attempt to comfort, educate, or engage with them. Our well-intentioned actions may not align with the child's perception and response, leading to a significant disconnect. This gap in understanding the child's unique perspective can impact our effectiveness in communication and forming connections. As a result, we may interpret the behavior of children with autism as lacking empathy or interest, or otherwise misconstrue it. Imagine you're trying to connect with a child with autism and suddenly, they turn away. You might think, hey, did I just become invisible? But hold that thought. It's not always what it seems. Here's the cool part. In kids with autism, there's not a straightforward equation between behavior and emotions. It's like trying to read a book in a language you barely know. You catch a few words, but the full meaning? That's a tough nut to crack. So, when a child with autism turns away, it's not a personal review of your popularity. They might be overwhelmed with emotions or sensory input, or maybe they just missed the memo on the unwritten rule of eye contact during conversations. Now, the plot twist. By improving our own reflective functioning in interactions with children with autism, we're setting the stage for something amazing. We're also opening pathways to support the development of reflective functioning in these kids. It's like being a cool detective, but we're decoding and nurturing emotional understanding instead of solving crimes. So, next time a child with autism reacts in a way that's a bit puzzling, remember it's not about you. It's an invitation to understand their world a bit better. Welcome to the journey of reflective functioning with a dash of autism understanding. It will be enlightening.